And good evening, good morning. Welcome out to Stanberry for the trophy games today here from the Stanberry tournament, starting with the girls' third place game, followed by the boys' third place game. Then the two championship games will be coming up this afternoon starting at 12:30 and 2 o'clock. Our first game of the day is the number 2 seeded King City Lady Wildcats versus the number 4 seeded North Andrew Lady Cardinals. King City comes in with a record of 10-4 on the season. North Andrew with a record of 8-6. These two teams have already played each other once back on the 15th of December at King City. King City won by a final score of 24-19. The way these two teams got into this ball game, King City won their first round matchup against Worth County 45-28. Lost their second round matchup to Mound City 35-39. North Andrew, they won their first matchup 60-27 over North Nottoway, and then lost their second round matchup 26-45 to Platte Valley. But Mike, that was a game in which for North Andrew, we thought they played Platte Valley very well down in the first part of the ball game. Kind of in the fourth quarter, Platte Valley started to pull away, and for King City, Mound City, it was Mound City that had to make a comeback. King City just had a hard night shooting around the basket in that second half and just couldn't get things to fall late.
Right. Well, first let's talk about North Andrew. You mentioned they played Platte Valley. They had a great defensive game plan, I thought.
Yes.
And I thought what that was predicated on was taking away Matson and Collins inside and hope that from the perimeter they had a tough shooting night. And they did. Mm-hmm. Platte Valley had a tough shooting night from the perimeter for three quarters. I think they were 2 for 18 from the three-point line maybe. But then in the fourth quarter, Briley Angle cut loose with three straight three-pointers. And, well, I don't know if they were all in a row, but was 3 for 3 from the three-point line in the fourth quarter that kind of blew the game open. And then you couple that with Platte Valley's pressure the whole game. Maggie Collins didn't score that much out of the post, but offensive rebounding and steals that she converted into layups. Still proving that even though you maybe don't score in the offense, you can still help your team win and you can still find ways to score and be effective. And on the other hand, Platte Valley's defense just suffocated North Andrew for the most part. Madison Lillard hit a couple of threes deep. But it just wasn't enough. They just couldn't get any scoring from the rest of the team. King City, I thought, played really well. They led most of that game. And, one more thing about the Platte Valley North Andrew game. That game was really 8, 9, 10 points through three quarters, and then it just kind of got blown open in the fourth. For King City, they led that whole game against Mound City and thought they had a great game plan. And late, I think Coach Osborne did a masterful job of negotiating the fouls and who he wanted to foul and put on the line late that allowed them to crawl back in it. Even having said that, he had an element of luck because King City had some really good looks at the basket, layups, short jump shots,
free throws. They just it just came down to that.
It just snowballed.
At the end, they couldn't hit anything, and
they just couldn't buy one. And Mound City really struggled from the free throw line the whole game. Mm-hmm. But then when they really needed them, they hit 5 of 6 down the stretch, along with a big 3-point play by. I think Barnes had the 3-point play.
Yes.
And then 2 free throws to get them up to a 3-point lead. I think she only had 5 points in the game, but she had 5 points at the biggest part of the ball game.
Yes.
And it was a good win for Mound City.
We'll be back with more of your BTC Bank pregame when we return in a moment. Remember, your pregame tonight brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors that will help you bring you this broadcast to King City North Andrew Girls Basketball. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center's locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle trophies and awards north of Albany and the Albany Hy-V. The BNG in the Morning podcast. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Northwest Cell. Toby Gilbert Tire of King City and the King City Lumber. King City School District, the North Andrew School District, and the Printer A New Shopper located in Albany. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your School Mascot Debit Card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
B&G in the Morning is a weekly podcast with co-hosts Brett Williams and Gavin Schaus. Every week, we cover the biggest stories from Missouri 8-man football, the NFL, the NBA, and more. We also do player interviews. Our goal is to keep you updated on what's going on in the sports world without the clickbait headlines. Hear us on Spotify, Anchor, and Facebook giving our opinions on the biggest sports news every week.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up March 25th at the Armory in Albany at 6 p.m. and their annual Tractor Pull July 8th in Stanberry. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
And good morning. Welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we get set for the B&G in the Morning podcast. Starting lineups tonight this morning, for this girls' third place game. Let's see how many times I call it night. It looks the same in the gym whether it's night or morning. So only difference is a little bit of sliver of light coming out of the windows here on the west side of the gym here in Stanberry.
Or the east side.
I'm all turned around here in Stanberry. It's been a long week.
The sun comes up in the east is what I was. Hey, I think you're allowed with. I mean, this guy has been here through thick and thin for how many hours? We get here about
4
o'clock.
4 o'clock each night.
And here till 10 or so every night.
It's about 6 hours.
On top of your normal day's work.
Yes.
So I think you're entitled.
That, and I'm usually never the best in the morning anyways. We'll let you listen in here to the national anthem here from Stanberry.
Right.
And now we'll get set for your B&G in the Morning podcast starting lineups. Tonight's lineups are brought to you by the B&G in the Morning podcast. Check out the B&G in the Morning podcast with Brett Williams, Gavin Schausch on Spotify, Anchor, and Facebook. Here are your starting lineups.
Starters.
So again, those are your starting lineups for North Andrew: Madison Lillard, Riley Walker, Reagan Walker, Briley Brinks, Cassidy Britton, King City, Kaylee Roberts, Claire Staley, Taryn Hunter, Tacey Catlin, and Zoe Tungson. Mike, I want to throw a huge shout out to Stanberry Choir and Band. All 6 nights they've thrown out a little something different for the national anthem. All 6 have been top notch here from Stanberry this week.
Absolutely. That young man was outstanding.
For North Andrew, they will wear their road black uniforms, white lettering outlined in red. For King City, they will wear their home white uniforms, purple lettering outlined in gold. So we've had some singers, we've had some band play, we've had a trumpet quartet, we've also had solo guitar for the national anthem. So Stanberry band and choir, as usual, towards the top of the Grand River Conference, and does a wonderful job again here during the tournament playing the national anthem.
All quality performances. I'm in awe of kids that can get up and or are willing to get up and do that.
Yes.
As I've said, I sound good in the shower, but that's an audience of just myself.
Like I said, even the soap screams whenever I start singing in the shower. Claire Staley, top of the key over the right wing here for Roberts. Up top to Catlett. Taryn Hunter in the corner, drives baseline, pulling it into the corner. Zoe Tunks from 3, drains it. King City will start out in a man-to-man defense. Reagan Walker up top to Riley Walker, right wing for Brinks. Up to Lillard, deep 3, top of the key, drains it as she will answer back here for North Andrew.
I talked to Coach Hopkins. He said the first time they played King City, they were 5 for 32 from the field.
Ooh.
And lost by 5.
Yes. It was a 24-19 win for King City at King City on the 15th of December. So almost a full month.
King City starts in a man-to-man defense, as did North Andrew.
Walker, top of the key, sends it right wing for Brinks. Brinks with the basketball, top of the key, trying to set up this Lady Cardinal offense. Drives down to the baseline now. Step back jumper from the baseline, can't get it to go, and they're going to get a foul here against Brinks. That'll be her first, team's first, as the shot went off the side of the backboard. Zoe Tunks will bring the ball across midcourt for the Lady Wildcats. Right wing to Taryn Hunter. Hunter, nice feed there to Staley as she'll lay it up off glass. Nice little bounce pass down from the high post to Cunning Staley on the block.
And one thing that really helped that was Tunks made a cut to the other side of the floor that kind of took away all the help side defense to really make that pick and roll effective. And you've got to get out, you've got to jump out on Hunter because she's a very good shooter in that 15 to 17 foot range.
Riley Walker with the basketball in the corner here for North Andrew. Drives inside, goes up off glass, off the mark, rebound made by Hunter. Quickly back in transition is King City. Hunter up top for Claire Staley. Over the left wing for Roberts. Catlett for Tunks right wing. Her shot long, rebound pulled in by Reagan Walker.
Tunks had two pretty good looks at threes, hit one of them. She was bedeviled by boxing one against Mound City, and she did have some points, but I can't help but think that didn't curb her scoring output a little bit.
And they're going to get a foul here against King City. It's going to go against Zoe Tunks. That'll be her first, team's first. And she tried pulling that one away from Cassidy Britton.
She's got a little bit of a tough matchup, but as we said, North Andrew does have some size inside, so there are going to be some mismatches.
Cassidy Britton with the basketball, drives inside, and will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. See if they put this one against Catlett or Tunks. I believe it'll go against Catlett. Take that back. It's going to go against Claire Staley. No, Roberts. This is who picks up the foul. So that'll be her first, team's second, as Brinks will hit the first free throw. And the second free throw from Brinks, good as well. 5-5 is the tie. 3 minutes here into the first quarter of play in this girls' third place game at the Stanberry tournament. Claire Staley with it, right wing, up top to Hunter, over to left wing for Roberts. Into the corner for Catlett, for Tunks. Tunks drives through the defenders and off glass for 2.
Knowing Coach Hopkins, that's not going to make him real happy to see her drive between 3 defenders without somebody trying to step in and challenge the shot.
Madison Lillard gets it inside for Cassidy Britton. Her shot off glass for 2. We remain tied here at 7 with 4:14 left to play in the first quarter. Hunter drives, and she'll go off glass, but will be fouled and goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Well, we've talked, there's all kinds of mismatches. I mean, King City has to match up with North Andrew's size, and they've got a couple of, with Tunks trying to guard Britton. They've also got Catlett trying to guard Reagan Walker. But on the other side,
North Andrew has to go up against the athleticism.
They've got to chase those smaller, maybe quicker King City kids around the floor too.
Taryn Hunter sinks both free throws to give King City the 9-7 lead halfway through the first quarter of play. Riley Brink sends it over to left wing here for Reagan Walker. Up top to Riley Walker. Over to Brinks. And they'll get it to Riley Walker. She will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. Staley picks up her first, team's third. And Walker will hit the first. Checking in for Tacey Catlett here will be Cameron Carlson. Camden Carlson. As the second free throw from Walker is good.
One of the things we've seen from Riley Walker has really had some troubles finishing around the basket in this tournament, but has been an outstanding free throw shooter.
Yes. Staley on the block, bounces out, rebound pulled in by Riley Walker. 9-9 is the tie. 3:25 left to play here in the first quarter. Bradley Brinks, top of the key, sends it left wing here for Reagan Walker. Up top for Britton. Madison Lillard, right wing, rolls out, rebound. Is pulled in by Staley. Hunter slows things up, gets it over to Zoe Tunks. She'll bring it up to the top of the key to start up this Lady Wildcat offense. Roberts up top for Carlson. To Tunks in the corner. Drives baseline. Roberts left wing up top to Staley. Left wing for Hunter. Trying to send it into the corner there for Kaylee Roberts. Ball tipped and stolen away here by Lillard. Britton with the basketball, left wing up top for Riley Walker. For Reagan Walker, over to the right wing to Brinks. 2.5 left here in the first quarter. Reagan Walker is going to be fouled here by Tunks. That's going to be her second. With 2:28 left to play here in the first quarter, team's fourth.
Zoe is so aggressive defensively that almost like she has to have 2 quick fouls to get her to calm down a little bit. But she loved the competitiveness.
Tacey Catlett checks in for Tunks. Piper Cook checks in for Riley Walker. Cassidy Britton gets loose and goes off glass for 2. And a timeout going to be called by King City. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. Remember your timeout tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online, pettyjohnauto.com. 2:26 left to play here in the first quarter. It's an 11-9 North Andrew lead. Their first lead here of the night, as we'll start to see some 2-2-1 pressure here from North Andrew.
And you got to think this is because Tunks is out of the ball game and forces a turnover.
So Lillard with the basketball, gets it over to Reagan Walker. Back up top to Lillard. Inside for Britton. Back out to Brinks. Her shot off back iron, pulled in by Carlson. And Hunter will bring the ball across midcourt for the Lady Wildcats. Right wing for Roberts. Looks like a 2-3 zone now as Karen Hunter hits one from the outside from the left wing. So North Andrew changes up their defense a little bit there on that trip. See if they'll stay in that or whether they'll go back to the man-to-man.
Well, we've talked about Hunter's mid-range game, but she's also been a very effective three-point shooter of late.
Reagan Walker inside to Piper Cook, gets it to Britton. And her shot goes off the bottom of the iron.
I thought Cook maybe had a turn, just one power dribble and had a layup.
Foul against North Andrew goes against Reagan Walker. That's going to be her first, team's third. Riley Walker will check in here for Britton with 1:07 left to play here in the first quarter. Tacey Catlett up top for Kaylee Roberts. She had a hard night shooting against Mound City. Maybe took away some of her confidence as she's elected not to go with some open shots, but Taryn Hunter drives and lays it in off glass for 2.
Well, that was one trip of the 2-3, and North Andrew was right back in the man-to-man defense again.
Riley Walker over to left wing for Brinks. Up top for Cook. Back over to Lillard. Lillard goes up, her shot long, rebound made by Roberts.
Challenged very well by Taryn Hunter. When we talk about challenging shots, just putting your hand up's not enough. You've got to close the gap between offense and defense. You can't be 2 feet off of them and hold your hand up and expect that to be a deterrent.
Hunter loses the ball, picked up here by Brinks. Shot from just in front of the three-point arc, no good. 14-11, King City takes the lead going into the second quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you. Toby Gilbert Tire in King City can help you with your tire problems, whether it be big or small. For a tractor, pickup, or even car. When you have a problem, whether it be in the field or on the road service, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City has you covered. That's Toby Gilbert Tire. Give them a call today at 660-535-6200. Again, that's 660-535-6200 for Toby Gilbert Tire, where they have uptown service with out-of-town prices.
14-11, King City with the lead here over North Andrew as we get ready to start second quarter action. It will be North Andrew basketball. Autumn Rasnick will inbounds the ball here for Brinks. Up top for Lillard. Up for Brinks. Brinks to Lillard, left wing. Gets it up to Riley Walker at the high post. Back out to Rasnick.
Ooh.
For Lillard. Lillard trying to send it up top to Rasnick, and it's going to be a backcourt violation here against the Lady Cardinals.
Well, like we've mentioned before, that's just a little miscommunication. Just as she threw that, Rasnick tried to go back door. Couldn't recover.
Cassidy Britton checks in for Piper Cook. Hunter sends it right wing for Catlett. Catlett drives baseline, goes up, misses it short, comes away with her own rebound. Sends it up, Taryn Hunter. Her shot is good. 16-11, King City leads. Carlene Gilbert will check in at the next stoppage for King City. Over to left wing for Brinks, up top to Riley Walker. Lillard gets this one here to Britton. Up top for Rasnick. 1.5 gone here in the second quarter. Lillard with the basketball. And gives it up top here to Brinks. Reagan Walker also ready to check back in here for the Lady Cardinals. Walker spins, puts up a little shot with her left hand, can't get it to go off front iron. Rebound pulled in by Hunter. And Hunter's going to lose this one off her foot out of bounds. And barring a huge scoring drought by both teams, they will obliterate past the score that they had back just not quite a month ago.
Well, Coach Hopkins said North Andrew only had 5 baskets in that game. They've got 4 right now, so they're. That's good help by Claire Staley on that cut by Lillard. Thought she was wide open on a back pick for a layup.
Lillard misses the 3 up top here for Carlene Gilbert. Right wing, Tacey Catlett up top to Claire Staley. Into the corner for Gilbert. Gilbert trying to send it into Staley, maybe waited just a hair too late as Riley Walker was able to get back and pick up the steal. Sending it into Britton. She'll have it knocked out of her hands, out of bounds, and it's going to be tipped here off of King City.
Ooh. Thought Britton may have got a hand in on that late trying to recover it, but officials didn't see it that way. They may be right. I mean, they probably are. They're a heck of a lot closer to it than we are.
Yeah. Walker up top here for Brinks, over to left wing to Reagan Walker. Up top for Riley Walker. Back to Brinks. Her shot from three. Too hard off glass.
A little quick. Not a bad shot. I think she just maybe rushed it a little bit. Had more time, I think, than she thought she did.
Didn't get a lot of air underneath that one as well. As more of a line drive shot.
Right.
Hunter with the basketball, left wing. Up top for Tacey Catlett. 4:35 left to play in the second quarter. King City leads 16-11 here in this girls' third place game from the Stanberry tournament. Gilbert sending it back out to Staley. Staley dribbles in, now gives it off to Hunter, and she'll have the ball stolen away here by Brinks. Right wing for Reagan Walker up to the high post. Riley Walker down to the block for Britton. Back out for Brinks from the baseline. Her shot misses short off iron. Gilbert with the rebound.
Good defense by Carlson there. Kind of walled off. I thought Britton had an open path for a layup, and Carlson was able to just kind of wall her off to the baseline.
Claire Staley, basketball top of the key. Gets it up top now to Carlson. This one knocked away, and that's going to be a jump ball, I believe. Yep. I believe they could have got a travel there as well, as it looked like Catlett was kind of rolling over as she had gotten the ball.
I think we've seen that more in this tournament than I can ever remember seeing it, where we've had the jump ball called that we go, it could have been traveling. We've seen it called traveling once or twice, but
Catlett up top, here to Carlson, over to the right wing. Now to Roberts. Up for Claire Staley. Zoe Tunks ready to check back in for King City as she sat this entire first half of the second quarter. In foul trouble, as a foul going to be called here against North Andrew. It'll go here against Lillard. That'll be her first, team's fourth. Up top with it, Tunks. Trying to send it in the corner to Catlett, stolen away by Reagan Walker.
again, it's that size that plays into that's really bothered some of King City's passing. Just to try to get around the long arms and wingspan that they're facing.
Lillard up top to Brinks. Leaving it off for Reagan Walker. Brinks' pass tipped away by Tunks. Gets it out, though, to Lillard up at the top of the key. For Britton. Riley Walker. Back out top to Brinks from three. Misses short off iron, out of bounds. Here off North Andrew. We talked about minus a scoring lull. Since we've said that, there haven't been any points.
No, we've
just
been
2 points here in this third quarter. It's a 16-11 King City lead.
Two good teams, two good defensive teams, two physical teams would account for some of that low scoring.
Yes. Foul against Lillard is her second, team's fifth. Carlson checks out, checking back in will be Hunter. So 5 original starters out for both teams. here with just underneath 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Staley gets it to Tunks, left wing. Drives. Goes off glass, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in by North Andrew.
Well, when we say physical teams, that doesn't mean dirty. That doesn't mean they're illegal.
And Tunks will pick up her third as Riley Walker with a nice pass over top of Tunks to get it into Britton.
Well, people say basketball is not a contact sport. That's completely wrong. It is a contact sport. It's the old trite phrase, football is a collision sport. Basketball is a contact sport.
Britton will sink the first free throw. It's North Andrew's first points here of the quarter. A timeout going to be called by North Andrew. 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The King City School District is proud to support their students, athletes, coaches, teachers, and staff at the King City School. King City School District understands that the teamwork that is built out on the playing surfaces will help their students succeed in the future. Proud supporter of all King City Wildcats is the King City School District. And the King City School District wants to say, go Wildcats!
.126 left to play here in the second quarter. 16-12 is the lead in favor of the Lady Wildcats over the Lady Cardinals here in this girls' third place game from the Stanberry tournament. Remember, this timeout brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
For that timeout, makes you wonder with Tunks out of the game. We did see this earlier. It can hit a free throw here. You may see some pressure from the Cardinals.
Britton misses the free throw. Rebound pulled in by Reagan Walker. Gets it up top now to Brinks. They still have Zoe Tunks here on Cassidy Britton. See if North Andrew tries to go inside to her. As I say that, Lillard hits a three to make this now a one-point ball game. 16-15. Now a 1-2-2 pressure zone. Or maybe just a straight man-to-man trapping zone. Trying to get down to Staley. Knocked away at the last possible second there by Britton. And Staley will travel with 47.7 left here in the second quarter. Carlson and Gilbert will check in for Tunks and Staley.
Barring another jump, will be North Andrews' ball coming out at halftime. 47 seconds, wouldn't expect them maybe to go for one, but if they haven't gotten a shot at a certain point, I would think they'll pull it back.
Brinks right wing. Spins, goes up and will be fouled as Roberts will pick up the foul as almost an isolation type offense there as Brinks had the entire right side to herself.
She did, and away from the ball, you had kind of a staggered screen to try to get Lillard open, and I went, because I think Lillard popped open at the top of the key. King City's defenders went underneath those screens, had a brief look at it, but in fairness, just as she came open, Brinks had kind of pivoted to the basket.
Brinks misses both free throws. Rebounds pulled in here by Taryn Hunter. 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. Into the corner to Roberts. Up top for Tunks. Tunks drives. Loses it out of bounds here off of King City.
And Tunks back in with 3 fouls. I'm sure I would think they might sub right here. I think they put her back in with the idea that, she's going to come out. Good coaching here. He was going to come in just for the offense.
Almost a little bit too late of a sub. Almost didn't get her back in.
Yeah, but it was in just for the offensive possession.
Now see North Andrew probably go for the final shot here of the half. 10 seconds left. They lead 16-15, and again, the possession arrow in their favor.
If Lillard can get it, she'll pull the trigger. She did.
And misses short with 2 seconds left.
Really can't fault the shot. She's hit a couple. I think she was 2 for 3 from deep in the first half.
Hunter, half-court shot, doesn't get it off, doesn't go in either. 16-15, King City with a 1-point lead as we enter the Albany Hy-Vee halftime. Remember your halftime tonight on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The North Andrew School District's winning culture has helped cultivate the minds of their student athletes. The North Andrew School District works to provide a safe and orderly environment in which all students will learn and develop their potential and become responsible members of a global society. Helping their students succeed in sports, in the classroom, and for the future is the North Andrew School District in Rosendale. Trying to sell your old car? Looking for some much-needed help on the farm? Wanting to grow your customer base? The New Shopper in Albany prints 9,000 copies each week that are delivered to every Gentry and Worth County deliverable addresses and the surrounding area free of charge. Give Perry and Susan a call at 660-726-5234 at the New Shopper in Albany to have your ad sent directly to your customers. The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, your family.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
16-15 is the lead here for King City over North Andrew at the half. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you today's broadcast of this girls' third place game from the Stanberry tournament between King City and North Andrew girls. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner Circle trophies and awards north of Albany in the Albany Hy-Vee. The BNG in the Morning podcast, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, Northwest Cell, Toby Gilbert Tire of King City Lumber, and the King City and North Andrew School Districts, along with the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Remember your halftime tonight brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. For King City, they're shooting 6 for 10 from the field so far here in the half. 2 for 3 from behind the three-point arc. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. They are led in scoring at the moment by Taryn Hunter with 9 points, 5 points for Zoe Tunks, 2 points so far for Claire Staley. For North Andrew, they're shooting 4 for 17 from the field, 2 for 7 from behind the three-point arc, 5 for 8 from the free throw line. They are led in scoring at the moment. Madison Lillard with 6 points, 5 points for Cassidy Britton, 2 points for Riley Walker, 2 points so far for Briley Brinks.
Well, what really jumps out at you, I think, is King City's only gotten up 10 shot attempts. They've turned it over probably quite a bit. But if you got the turnovers, you only got 10 shots, you're ahead by 1. You probably take that right now and try to get some things cleaned up in the second half. They shot it pretty well, 2 for 3 from 3, 6 for 10. I mean, you take the percentage, you just like to see more shots.
Yeah.
Not getting to the free throw line for North Andrew, facing some of the same issues maybe they had in the first game, where Coach Hopkins talked about they only had 5 field goals in the whole game. Well, they've got 4 here. 2 of them are threes from Madison Lillard. I think she's 2 for 4. Mm-hmm. But they have gotten to the free throw line, which getting the ball inside is going to help with that. And one of the big questions for me is Zoe Tunks picked up her third foul at the end of the first half. Can she keep from getting a quick fourth foul? And she was guarding Cassidy Britton, who does go inside quite a bit.
Do you think there have to be some sort of defensive change here at halftime from Coach Anderson? Maybe put somebody else on Cassidy Britton inside and get Zoe Tunks off her. But who you put her up against, that's the good question.
Well, that is. And what we've seen is Madison Lillard likes to play on the perimeter.
Mm-hmm.
And you would assume Tunks could match up with the quickness on the perimeter and maybe bother the three-point shot. But at the same time, given Lillard's length, if she sees Zoe Tunks guarding her, does she go down in the post and try to take advantage of that? What do they call it in the NBA? Mouse in the house. You got a big person on a guard inside. You want to go down into them. So that you always get interested to see the halftime adjustments for Coach Hopkins. I'm not sure what adjustment you make. You've gotten some shots up. You haven't gotten them to drop. King City's a good defensive team too. We've talked about would you rather have quickness or size. The size bothers King City somewhat, but the quickness has also bothered North Andrew in trying to get some things done offensively. Both teams played predominantly man-to-man. Both, I think, North Andrew dabbled with the 2-3 zone for a possession or two.
Mm-hmm.
Did experiment with 2-2-1 press.
And that seemed like it worked for them. I could see that being something that they continue a little bit here whenever they want to try and come away with the steal quickly. Mm-hmm. Maybe see them slip back into that 1-2-2 pressure zone or 2-2-1.
Maybe off a made free throw, something like
yes.
that. I think they really tried to do it when Tunks was on the bench and thought that would bother them. And I think Taryn Hunter kind of got loose when they did that. So, I as a coach, somebody said, I didn't press maybe as much as I should have given some of the talent I had because I wasn't always a real smart coach, but we always did what we did. And, I'd see all these teams dabble with that, and it's the risk-reward part.
Yes.
Occasionally you're going to give up an easy basket, but in the process, maybe you get some hurried shots, maybe you get some steals and turnovers that can lead to baskets for you or more possessions. And it was just my personal feeling. I couldn't stand to see easy baskets given up. And I just didn't want to see somebody break my press and score a layup. That drove me crazy. And that was partly the way I was coached when I was a player, and I had a tough time adjusting to that when I was coaching defense. I wanted to just get back, guard the basket, make it tough for them to penetrate. And I had some teams that were really good man-to-man defensive teams, and they forced as many turnovers in the half court. Now, they didn't always lead directly to baskets off a press, but there are a lot of reasons you use a press to slow people up, try to speed them up, different depending on what type of press you use. So it'll be interesting to see the adjustment here, but we got a 1-point game, should be a good finish.
We'll be back with the start of the second half when we come back in a moment.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we get set here to start the second half action. It's a 16-15 lead for King City as we get ready to start second half action. It will be North Andrew basketball to start out this second half. And for North Andrew, they will send out their original 5 starters. King City will send out their original 5 as well. And it'll be big for King City is, can they keep Zoe Tunks from picking up her 4th foul here early in the start of the second half? So with the basketball at the top of the key as Brink sends it left wing for Reagan Walker, up top now for Riley Walker. And there's going to be a quick foul called here off the ball against North Andrew. And it's going to go against Madison Lillard. That'll be her 3rd, team's 1st.
Didn't see it. Was she trying to establish a position in the low post, which is something we talked about? Would she go down in the low post some?
So Coach Hopkins not arguing with
No.
the call, trying to explain to Lillard what exactly she did. As Roberts up top to the top of the key.
I wouldn't say it was real blatant, whatever it was.
No. Tunks with the basketball. Sending it across here for Tacey Catlett. Up top to Staley, back up to Tunks. There were just 6 points scored in the second quarter between these two teams. 4 for North Andrew, 2 for King City.
King City tried to run a set. Hunter trying to make a cut before the screen was set. Just kind of got everything jumbled up.
Tunks drives, goes up, can't get the shot to go, and the ball going to go out of bounds here off of North Andrew as Tunks trying to go right at Lillard, see if she can pick up her 4th.
Well, and Lillard did a good job putting hands straight up and got the block.
Tacey Catlett into the corner. Tunks from 3, drains it. Brinks with the basketball, top of the key. Over now for Reagan Walker into the corner to Riley Walker. Camden Carlson ready to check in for King City as the North Andrew gets the ball inside. Cassidy Britton puts it in off glass, and a timeout going to be called here by North Andrew. A minute and a half here in the ball game. We're back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up March 25th at the Armory in Albany at 6 p.m. and their annual Tractor Pull July 8th in Stanberry. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
19-17, King City with a 2-point lead as we're a minute and a half here into the third quarter of play.
Well, I think 2 adjustments they had. I think they had Zoe Tunks trying to front Britton with the idea of Madison Lillard made a nice lob pass. And the theory behind that is get some backside help, maybe with a big body. So Britton's not going against Tunks to score. She's going against the taller backside help, but the help was just a little slow getting there.
Tunks shot rolls out, rebound pulled in by Riley Walker. Brinks will bring the ball across midcourt for the Cardinals, gets it inside, and then driving. Baseline is Lillard. She will be fouled, collides with her own teammate as she falls to the ground. And we'll go to the line here for 2 free throws. Looks like Catlett now guarding against Britton inside.
Good backdoor cut by Lillard and probably a good foul by Taryn Hunter.
A free throw that time from Lillard, good. As that's just the first foul against Hunter, team's first as well. Second free throw from Lillard, good as well.
Let's be plain. Not that Lillard's somebody I'd want to put on the line, but you'd rather have her shoot 2 free throws than a wide open layup.
Yes. Left wing, Taryn Hunter. And they're going to get a moving screen here against King City. It's against Carlson. That'll be the first against Carlson, team second.
And we back to the 2-2-1 pressure for North Andrews girls. didn't really have an effect on King City, I didn't think.
Reagan Walker up top here for Riley Walker, and right now they've got Zoe Tunks guarding against Reagan Walker. See if maybe North Andrew makes more of a conscious effort to get the ball in her hands down towards the basket. To see if they can't get Tunks her fourth.
Well, she's really trying to battle inside. There's the backside help from Tunks.
Reagan Walker's shot no good. Riley Walker with the rebound, goes up, can't get it to fall. Britton comes away with the offensive rebound. She can't get it to go. Riley Walker with another shot, and she will be fouled. So 4 attempts at the basket here.
Well, 3 offensive rebounds in that possession. That's more than North Andrew had in the first half.
Yeah. And by the way, that foul does go against Zoe Tung. She picks up her fourth with 5:08 remaining here in the third quarter. So they got a spot down on the floor where Riley Walker fell, but that's also about the same spot that they had trouble with on Thursday night with a small leak in the roof here in the gym. Didn't have any problems with that last night. We'll see if that is a problem at all today as Riley Walker, her first of 2 free throws, hits off back iron. So Claire Staley will check in for Zoe Tunks as she'll come out with her 4 fouls. As the second free throw upcoming here from Riley Walker.
Well, it was really strange with that roof leak because Albany had the same thing in their tournament, but it was just one night there, too.
It was the Saturday morning game. It was the Saturday trophy games.
Yep.
Riley Walker misses both free throws. Rebound picked up here by Taryn Hunter. Up top to Roberts. 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Catlett up top for Carlson. Right wing to Taryn Hunter. Trying to get it to Staley on the baseline, and she's going to end up stepping out of bounds as she tries to keep it in play.
Well, we talk about this a lot, but just a tough angle to get the ball in bounds. If Hunter had taken one dribble to the baseline to improve the passing angle in, Staley may have had not only might not have only received the pass, but had a clear path for a layup.
Over the left wing with it here for Briley Brinks. Up top now to Lillard. 4.5 left to play in the third quarter. Brinks with the basketball, and they're going to get a foul here against Carlson, I believe, as Walker fell to the ground. And it is going to go against Carlson. That's going to be her second. Team's fourth here already.
Might watch that little byplay because I'm sure that was a reaction push. Riley Walker trying to establish low post presence. You can go back.
Ball picked up in the backcourt here by Lillard. Tipped away by Hunter. Picked up by Cassidy Britton. Drives inside the paint. Can't get the shot to go. Hunter pulls away the rebound. Hunter drives in, stops, puts up the shot, gets it to fall in. And a timeout going to be called by King City. We're back after this Petty John Alma Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
4:18 left to play here in the third quarter. 21-19 is the lead in favor of King City. It'll be North Andrew basketball coming out of the Petty John Alma Center timeout. Check out Petty John Alma Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Brinks with the basketball up at the top of the key here for the Lady Cardinals. Over to left wing for Reagan Walker. Up for Riley Walker. Right wing to Brinks.
Oh, good.
To Reagan Walker off glass. Nice little play set up coming out of the timeout there by Coach Hopkins.
Well, North Andrew tried to run that play earlier, and North Andrew didn't get the ball reversed to the wing. He got to the point, and the cutter went through, but they couldn't get it all the way over.
Hunter's shot misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Lillard. Brinks brings the ball across, sends it right wing. Reagan Walker into Riley Walker. Drives, goes right at Carlson, and her shot going to be knocked out of bounds off the hands of Camden Carlson. Brinks will inbounds here for Reagan Walker up to Riley Walker. To Lillard. From three. Rolls out, and they're going to get Cassidy Britton here on the foul. And the foul against Britton will be her first, team second. We're tied at 21 apiece, 3:20 left to play here in the third quarter of this girls' third place game. Roberts, top of the key. And this one going to be knocked out of bounds off the hands of Briley Brinks. Piper Cook will check in here for Cassidy Britton. Roberts with the basketball, right wing, bringing it down to the baseline, and they're going to get a foul here against Riley Brinks. That'll be her second, team's third. Reagan Walker checks out as Autumn Rasnick will check in. Three minutes left here in the third quarter. We're tied at 21. Up top for Claire Staley. Right wing with it is Kaylee Roberts for Hunter. And she is going to be fouled by Rasnick. So Rasnick picks up her first, team's fourth. Roberts trying to send it up top, picked up by Catlett. Catlett back out for Staley.
With Tunks out, King City's kind of gone to their twin towers set with both Staley and Carlson on the floor.
Hunter drives. Can't get the shot to fall. Lillard with the rebound.
Good defense by Piper Cook, too. Hands straight up, tried to take the charge. Not enough contact for the charge, but I thought it was enough to make Hunter miss the shot.
And Cook going to be called for the travel here on the opposite side.
Yeah, pass kind of took her into that travel.
High pass kind of was falling back as she caught it. Left wing for Roberts. Carlin Gilbert ready to check back in for King City at the next stoppage. Staley for Carlson.
Backdoor cut, good job.
Hunter off glass for two.
Well, Lillard was right there and just, I didn't think, reacted quick enough to take that pass away. Nevertheless, good offense by King City.
Lillard with the basketball. Trying to feed it inside for Rasnick. Out of bounds. To Cook. And it goes out of bounds here off of North Andrew. Reagan Walker, Cassidy Britton checking. Carlin Gilbert will check in for Tacey Catlett. Rasnick and Cook both check back out. (23-21). It's a 2-point King City lead. 1:15 left to play here in the third quarter. Gilbert trying to send it into Staley, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds as Lillard and Walker not able to control the pass or steal. Kind of fighting over between each other.
Well, as a coach, you'd rather see two people fight over it and knock it out of bounds as opposed to nobody going after it.
Yes. Gilbert shot from three, no good from the corner. Staley with the rebound, gets trapped in the corner. Picked off here by Britton. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. It's a 2-point ball game in favor of King City. They'll get it down to the block for Brinks. Her shot no good. Carlson with the rebound, and they're going to get a jump ball. Goes to King City.
Reagan Walker has made some really nice passes. Brinks just couldn't finish the layup, but nice feed from Reagan Walker.
Kaylee Roberts, right wing up top for Staley. Over to Hunter. And she is going to be fouled here on the baseline, as they are going to put the foul this time against North Andrew. Against Reagan Walker, that's her second, team's fifth. Tacey Catlett checks back in for Gilbert. Catlett with the inbounds. Drives, takes it at the hoop, and no foul that time as Walker apparently gets all ball. Hunter up at the top of the key, over to the left wing. Here for Catlett. Back to Hunter. Her shot from three is good.
Wow, that's a big
No,
basket.
it's going to be from two. They're going to call that with her front toe on the line. And Britton has it knocked away, and that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. King City with a 4-point lead, 25-21. We are back to start the fourth quarter when we return in a moment here on Albany TV.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you. The King City School District is proud to support their students, athletes, coaches, teachers, and staff at the King City School. King City School District understands that the teamwork that is built out on the playing surfaces will help their students succeed in the future. Proud supporter of all King City Wildcats is the King City School District. And the King City School District wants to say, go Wildcats!
25-21 is the King City lead here over North Andrew as we start fourth quarter action. It will be North Andrew basketball to start this fourth quarter.
Well, one of the things King City's defense did more than anything else was just bought some time with Zoe Tunks on the bench. They didn't score a lot. Hunter had some big baskets. They've got Tunks now guarding Reagan Walker.
Britton has the ball stolen away here by Claire Staley.
Now you're starting to see King City get a lot of help on the post players.
And a timeout going to be called here by King City before there's a turnover here with 7:32 left to play in the fourth quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The North Andrew School District's winning culture has helped cultivate the minds of their student athletes. The North Andrew School District works to provide a safe and orderly environment in which all students will learn and develop their potential and become responsible members of a global society. Helping their students succeed in sports, in the classroom, and for the future is the North Andrew School District in Rosendale. Trying to sell your old car? Looking for some much-needed help on the farm? Wanting to grow your customer base? The New Shopper in Albany prints 9,000 copies each week that are delivered to every Gentry and Worth County deliverable addresses and the surrounding area free of charge. Give Perry and Susan a call at 660-726-5234 at the New Shopper in Albany to have your ad sent directly to your customers.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry, where it's a King City lead and King City basketball as well. With it up at the top of the key, Tacey Catlett sends it right wing for Hunter into the corner to Tunks. Back up top, now here for Roberts. Tunks feeds it inside for Claire Staley. Spins inside, can't get the shot to fall. Lillard with the rebound, and they're going to get a quick jump ball.
Wow.
Stays here with King City. Hunter will inbounds here for the Lady Wildcats. Gets it to Tunks. 3. Rolls out. Rebound. Knocked around, and there's going to be a foul called here on the floor. Walker thought she was fouled on the rebound, then fouls right back.
Yeah, her foul was pretty obvious. If she was fouled, yeah.
So she'll pick up her second, team 6. Staley will come out. Carlson will check in. Tunks maneuvers baseline. Roberts from 3 off the mark. Rebound made by Riley Walker.
You saw the official raised his hand like he thought maybe Tunks stepped out of bounds and then pulled it back.
Driving, and Brinks puts it off glass. And a timeout going to be called here by North Andrew. 6:36 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 25-23, King City leads. We're back after this Petty General Listener timeout here on Albany TV.
The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, your family.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
(25-23) King City with the lead here over North Andrew. A minute and a half gone here in this fourth quarter of play. Quick pass up to Catlett, can't get it to go. Rebound made by Britton. And hopefully that is not a sign of what's to come for King City, because they had about those same troubles the other night.
Tough break.
Britton inside, takes it at Taisley Catlett and ties it up at 25.
Yeah, I think with, oh boy, long, slow bounce pass by Tunks.
Then Riley Walker travels with the basketball, gives the ball right back. Carlson checks out, checking in. Will be Claire Staley again.
That's really uncharacteristic for Zoe. It almost makes you wonder if the ball maybe slipped out of her hand a little bit as she tried to make that pass.
Ball inbounds up to Zoe Tunks. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter of play, tied at 25 apiece. Roberts with the basketball right wing. Tasty Catlett into the corner for Tunks. Ball knocked around, comes off her shoe. Battle for the basketball, Tunks on top of it. They're going to get a jump ball that goes here to North Andrew.
Tell you what, it may have been somewhat of a mistake, but you love seeing kids from both teams get on the floor after a loose ball.
Yes.
Somebody said, well, that's the way you play. Well, a lot of people don't do it.
Brink sends it over to left wing here for Reagan Walker. Up top to Riley Walker. Right wing to Brinks. Trying to go over top of Tunks to Reagan Walker, and it's going to be out of bounds here off the Cardinals.
Well, and with Tunks guarding Reagan Walker now, you wonder if that's not a design. Maybe they try to get her something in the post.
And Roberts is going to have this one go out of bounds off the foot here of Riley Walker. 5:15 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Hunter with the inbounds. Gets it up top here for Zoe Tunks. Over to Hunter left wing. Drives. Sending it back out to Catlett. Up top to Claire Staley. Right wing for Tunks. Tunks drives and is going to be fouled here by Briley Brinks, and that is going to send Tunks to the line for the 1-1. As they're now into the bonus. Foul against Brinks is going to be her third. Again, the team's 7th. And Zoe Tunks misses that one off front iron. Brinks will bring the ball across midcourt for North Andrew. Gets it to Lillard. Left wing three off front iron. Britton with the rebound but loses it as it's picked up by Roberts. Tunks taking it coast to coast. Gets the bucket and the foul. And they're going to put this foul here against North Andrew, against Cassidy Britton, her second.
Well, and fouls really mounting up on the Cardinals right now.
And Tunks able to finish off the three-point play to give King City a 3-point lead. Piper Cook checks in for Riley Walker. Chloe Gilbert checks in here for Zoe Tunks with 4:40 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Up top with it, Brinks, and they're going to get a foul on a moving screen here against Piper Cook. And Zoe Tunks will check back in for Gilbert.
And again, the ball handler, I think, started to move as Cook was trying to set that screen. Because I didn't think she moved side to side.
Zoe Tunks, top of the key, three, drains it.
Yeah, it's big back-to-back. I mean, three-pointer and the traditional three-point play.
6 points on the last two possessions here from Zoe Tunks after having to sit quite a bit of this ball game already. Brinks has this one knocked out of bounds off the hands of Claire Staley. Checking in will be Gilbert for Tunks, as they'll try and keep Tunks away from getting her fifth.
Well, again, good coaching. Got a 6-point bulge. You can maybe buy a couple of minutes here.
And Britton will be fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot two, and Tunks hops right back up, ready to come back in after this first shot. Foul goes against Carleen Gilbert, her first. As Britton misses the first free throw, Riley Walker checks back in here for Piper Cook. Second free throw from Britton. Rolls out. Rebound made by Hunter. Gets it up to Tunks. Drives right at the basket. Blocked by Riley Walker. She'll come away with the rebound. And she's going to be pushed here by Claire Staley. Foul against Staley here is going to be her second, team sixth. Gilbert will check back in for Tunks. Gilbert and Tunks just going to get a workout just from going back in and out.
Well, that foul by Staley, it's there's been a little pushing back and forth. They've both taken their turn being the pusher and the pushee, if that's a word.
Yes. Riley Walker, high post, trying to go to Lillard, knocked away by Hunter. Ball tipped around, picked up by Roberts. And they're going to get a foul here against Riley Walker.
Well, Lillard was open on the back cut, and the delivery was late. Are you surprised that's only 3 fouls on Riley Walker? I thought that might be 4.
Yeah.
But she's gotten her money's worth. Well, maybe not so much on that one.
Roberts misses on the first. I was kind of surprised King City put back Zoe Tunks in, even though Roberts was going to line for 2 free throws.
You know, you are 3.5 minutes. I mean,
Brinks brings the ball across midcourt here for North Andrew. Roberts couldn't hit either free throw, so it stays at a 6-point ball game. Timeout called by North Andrew. 3:24 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 31-25. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
B&G in the Morning is a weekly podcast with co-hosts Brett Williams and Gavin Schaus. Every week, we cover the biggest stories from Missouri 8-man football, the NFL, the NBA, and more. We also do player interviews. Our goal is to keep you updated on what's going on in the sports world without the clickbait headlines. Hear us on Spotify, Anchor, and Facebook giving our opinions on the biggest sports news every week.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry, where the King City girls lead the North Andrew girls here in this girls' third place game, 31-25. It's North Andrew basketball coming out of the Pettyjohn Auto Center timeout. Brinks with the basketball up at the top of the key. Gets it into Britton. And they're going to get a foul here against Taryn Hunter. That's going to put Britton at the line for the 1-and-1. I believe that's just the second foul here against Hunter in the ball game. And it is team seventh.
Well, the Cardinals hit their first 5 free throws, have missed their last 4.
As Britton hits the first. That gets Britton into double figures with 10. And I believe either way they're going to have a lane violation there against Riley Walker. They'll get it to Tunks left wing. Drives to the baseline. And she is going to be fouled.
Well, and there's just no reason for the foul. You had her trapped on the baseline with 2 taller players guarding her. He was going to make a pass out of there tough and kind of bailed her out by reaching in to try to grab it.
Brinks picks up her 4th. As Tunks misses everything here on the first. Coach Anderson kind of laughing with her at the free throw line, say, hey, at least hit the rim, come on. Again, she sat down for a long time here in this ball game, misses both free throws. Rebound pulled in by Cassidy Britton.
Well, the Wildcats 1 for 7 from the line in the second half.
And the one was hit by Zoe Tunks on a 3-point play.
And you can almost assume, given the score and the time, they're going to be shooting more somewhere down the road.
Trying to get the ball to Brinks. It'll go out of bounds here off of North Andrew off the pass from Lillard. 3:42 left to play here in the fourth quarter. It's a 5-point King City lead.
By the time Lillard had to motion her to go back door, a little bit too late.
Tunks weaves her way through traffic. Has the ball in the corner, up top to Hunter. Up for Kaylee Roberts.
Expect King City to burn a little clock right here. Or not.
Tunks trying to get it down to Staley. Back out to Roberts. Up to Hunter from 3. Off iron, rebound, pulled in here by Britton. Cassidy Britton, top of the key. Over to Reagan Walker, left wing. Walker leaves it off for Britton from 3. No good. Rolls out. Rebound pulled in by Hunter. Under 2 minutes left to play here in the fourth. Kaylee Roberts. Up top for Tunks.
Brinks kind of pushing the ball out instead of up on that 3-point attempt. Coach Hopkins trying to correct that at one of the timeouts earlier.
Roberts gets it to Claire Staley, and Riley Walker will pick up the foul. That'll be her 4th. Not a bad foul. I think
Lillard
North Andrew bench was trying to get fouls a little bit earlier.
Well, I think Lillard was trying to foul Roberts and didn't get the call, but she didn't really slap or hammer at her either.
Staley hits the first free throw. Misses on the second. Lillard with the rebound. It's a 6-point ball game in favor of King City here in this girls' third place game. 1:20 left to play here in the fourth. Right wing for Reagan Walker into the corner to Brinks. Up for Riley Walker. Drives. Left wing, Reagan Walker, three, off the mark to the right. Rebound off iron, pulled in by Zoe Tunks. And a timeout called here by King City with 1:06 left to play in the fourth. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up March 25th at the Armory in Albany at 6 p.m. and their annual Tractor Pull July 8th in Stanberry. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
1:06 left here in this fourth quarter. 32-26 is the lead here in favor of the Lady Wildcats. Zoe Tunks brings ball across midcourt, gets it for Tacey Catlett. Back out to Roberts, up to Hunter. And Hunter will be fouled here with 55 seconds remaining here in the ball game. They're going to get the foul here against Cassidy Britton. That'll be her third. Hunter will sink the first free throw. Riley Brinks checks back in with her 4 fouls. So with that free throw, it made it a 3-possession ball game. Missing on the second, there's Hunter's. The 7-point King City lead.
Well, it's 7 points, but still, with the time, quick baskets are more important than threes.
Reagan Walker, Madison Lillard from 3, drains it. But if you can get them.
If you can get them, that's great. If you can get a quick one.
So 38 seconds remain, a timeout call, 33-29. It's a 4-point King City lead. Back with more in a moment.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you. Toby Gilbert Tire in King City can help you with your tire problems, whether it be big or small, for a tractor, pickup, or even car. When you have a problem, whether it be in the field or on the road service, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City has you covered. That's Toby Gilbert Tire. Give them a call today at 660-535-6200. Again, that's 660-535-6200 for Toby Gilbert Tire, where they have uptown service with out-of-town prices.
38 seconds remain. King City with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. They'll get the ball into Roberts, and she is going to be fouled here with 36 seconds. Lillard will pick up the foul. That is the 4th now here against Madison Lillard. Roberts will sink the first. A 5-point ball game here. Second free throw from Roberts makes it a 6-point ball game. 35-29, 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brinks will let it roll before she picks it up right before midcourt. Right wing for Riley Walker. Inside to Britton. Off glass for 2. Time continues to tick away as Roberts is going to be fouled, and that'll end the night for Lillard with 25 seconds.
Well, she's holding her hands up. She really didn't have a lot of choice.
So she will foul out as Autumn Rasnick checks in.
Those were big free throws by Roberts. Her last trip, because King City has had their struggles at the free throw line here in the second half. Yeah, I jinxed her.
Just had to say it, didn't you?
We do that a lot, or I do it a lot.
We both do. It's the broadcaster's jinx. As Roberts hits the second free throw.
Again, you got to have 2 scores. Go quick.
They'll get it down to Rasnick, and she is going to be fouled here with 20 seconds left.
The dribble took her out of a shot. She did get she's going to get to the free throw line, but she would have had an easy layup. Didn't need the dribble.
First free throw from Rasnick, good. 36-32. Second one, no good. Hunter with the rebound is going to be fouled here by Riley Walker with 18.1. And that'll end the night for Riley Walker as Piper Cook checks in.
Well, we talked about King City struggles. North Andrews 4 for 10 from the free throw line here in the second half. So both teams could kind of wonder what if.
First free throw from Hunter is good. Hunter misses the second one off back iron.
Dribbled it.
And Tunks comes away with the steal. Puts it off the iron, no good. Rebound made by Reagan Walker.
They're going to get Tunks.
And they're going to get a foul here against Tunks with 7 seconds.
You just got to lay off.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really a threat here. You just.
That'll end the night here for Zoe Tunks. She'll finish the night with 14 points.
There's no reason for that foul. Just
and now
back
this
off
gives
and sprint
North
ahead.
Andrew a little bit of a chance here where they probably wouldn't have if you wouldn't have picked up the foul as the first one good from Brinks.
Well, yeah, and if
you
you
get both these, it's a one-possession ball game. Come away with a quick steal and a 3.
Right. You got to, if nothing else, make them work to score.
Mm-hmm. Second free throw bounces out, pulled in by Roberts. She will be fouled with 4.9, and that will probably
That's pretty
about
much
seal
it. Yep.
And Brinks will foul out here as checking in for her now is going to be Tegan Miller. And Roberts coming up with some big free throws here late. And she gets the second one as well.
Yeah,
39-33. And a travel going to be called here with a second left. King City is going to walk away with the third place trophy tonight. Or here today. As the final score, 39-33. We'll keep it here for the trophy presentation, I believe. And we'll keep it here for the trophy presentation for this girls' third place game as King City comes away with the 39-33 victory. We'll let you listen in here to the trophy presentation. In the King City Lady Wildcats, the third place victor here on the girls' side. We'll be back with the BTC Bank postgame, tonight's Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry, where the King City girls come away with a third-place victory tonight. Like to take a look here at the stats from the ball game for King City. They shoot 12 for 28 from the field, 4 for 9 from behind the three-point arc, 11 for 21 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game tonight, Taryn Hunter, 17 points, 14 points for Zoe Tunks, 5 points for Kaylee Roberts, 3 points for Claire Staley. For North Andrew, they shoot 10 for 34 from the field, 3 for 12 from behind the three-point arc, 10 for 20 from the free throw line. And they are led in scoring tonight by Cassidy Britton with 12 points, 11 points for Madison Lillard, 5 points for Bradley Brinks, 2 points for Reagan Walker and Riley Walker, and 1 point from Autumn Rasnick.
Well, and just real quick, King City's defense was really impressive. Both teams were really solid defensive teams. Both teams forced a lot of turnovers, which would account for the fact that neither got many shots off. Ultimately, I think King City's free throws down the stretch kind of carried them 5 for 6 from Roberts. I don't think anybody else had. Most of the other King City players had a little trouble at the free throw line, but that was enough to seal the deal. King City comes away with a hard-fought win. And congratulations to the Wildcats.
We'll be back with the boys' third-place game when we return in a moment on Albany TV.